I believe that is me live. Very nice. We're out here. Yes. And now let's check my audio. Okay, the audio is working. Sick. Yeah. My 53-man roster prediction is cooked already because we cut Patrick O'Connell. Even though all the reports out of camp were like, Patio, man. Patio's really the LB3. He's been playing with all the starters and he's locked in. He's not. And he's cut. Yeah. We got no backup right tackle. We traded Mike Jarrell. What are we going to do? Dan Skipper's out there. The Texans tackle who they're trying to trade is available. Bonemine LOL. Present chat. That's it. He's on the Mega Lucario 22 account. That's such a funny account. Who is the guy? Cam Robinson. Cam Robinson. Everybody is like talking about Cam Robinson's gonna get traded to Seattle. I've seen this take like 6 times. I don't want Cam Robinson. He's not good at football. Can we get some news? Please, Brady Henderson, please. That's all I want, man. I just feel like I have this sneaky feeling that Marquez Valdez-Scantling will not be on the roster at 1 p.m. PST. I thought Josh Jones was capable of swing tackle, but definitely needed more depth. Yeah, Josh Jones can be a swing tackle, but all the reports out of camp were that whenever he was at right tackle, he was just getting swamped, and every time he was at left, he was better. And in preseason, he played nothing but left tackle. I'd rather bring back Garrett Greenfield than have Cam Robinson. Can we trade for Mike Jarrell? Trade back for Mike Jarrell? Can we get somebody? Anybody? Let's let Amari Kite start at right tackle. We don't need Abe Lucas. I think we just hit 4 viewers. That's so fire. I'm worried that we're gonna keep um, Jonathan Hankins on the roster. I don't want that. He's old and he's not good. Give me anybody else. Is Questenberry still out there? I have no clue. Let me check. David Questenberry. Professional tackle for the Rams. He got picked up by the Rams? What? What? I didn't even know that happened. May 29th. Dude's been on the Rams for like 3 months. The Rams take every offensive lineman that we could ever want. They got Quessenberry. They got Willie Lampkin. I don't like that, man. We've gone 30 minutes without any news. Feel like Hankins might sit on the injury list till late season. He doesn't have much in the tank. Yeah, I get that feeling too. It's really like all of the language that has been used in press conferences is that like, oh, he's fine. But he's missed the entirety of camp. He hasn't played any at all. He's been in meetings and stuff, and you would think that it's like a Jadeveon Clowney situation where he just doesn't want to do camp, so he's not signing. But I have no clue what they're going to do. I also just think Jonathan Hankins isn't good at football anymore, and I would rather have Brandon Peely or Quinton Bohanna. I think I would rather have either one over Hankins. I really hope that Damian Martinez doesn't get claimed by San Francisco, because he would go there and just like put up like 3 TDs in a revenge game, dude. I don't want to see it happen. I also think Demarion Williams has a spot on the practice squad, because all reports out of camp were that he was playing really well, and I would like to see him make it. Hankins at this point in his career isn't better than Peely. He's a waste of a spot outside of just mentoring younger D line guys. Yeah, I thought that at this point he would transition to like the Jason Peters role, where he's just basically a part of the coaching staff and sitting on the practice squad, but I don't know now. I liked Hankins last year because he came from Ed Dirty's D line, so he could implement his defense along the other players. Yeah, I thought that was the whole reason we brought him in, was to help um, Dirty transition into a bigger role as a coach. Because he wasn't even good last year. He got like a little bit of playing time, and had that one tipped interception. But like he couldn't stop the run, and it was just a lot of subpar play that I feel like I'd rather have the young guy, you know? Demarion is my 6 viewers. I am at 6 viewers. This is fire. Demarion is my dark horse. I think he's ahead of Pritchett. Not sure if that means a roster spot, but I would. Yeah, I feel like I have no clue what's up with Nehemiah Pritchett, man. I feel like there's so much. He got so much opportunity because we were out of a third cornerback last year. We picked up Josh Jobe off the street because Nehemiah Pritchett couldn't get anything done. I think he's gonna make the roster just because he made a couple of plays in preseason, but I could see Demarion Williams making it over him. I could just see him not making the roster, and just us having one less cornerback. The Packers cut Jamon Dumas Johnson, who I think could be a target for us to pick up a depth linebacker to sit on the practice squad. I thought he was good coming out. Didn't we already waive Demarion? Yeah, we did, which is unfortunate. I would assume that he's going to end up on the practice squad if he doesn't get claimed. The same thing with Damian Martinez. Jarek Reed, I think, should be on the practice squad, and Patrick O'Connell as well. And then, like, Alfonso Tuputala, and I don't think he's doing anything. Luke Felix Fualalo was just not good from everything that I saw from him. Demarion Williams is a pure nickel in my opinion, but in my head he's literally just our Artie Burns replacement to sit on the practice squad. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely just taking the Artie Burns role. I don't know. Where did Artie Burns go? Oh yeah. Oh, didn't Artie Burns like tear his ACL or something? I thought I like heard something about that and felt bad. I'm an Artie Burns fan too. Like I liked what he was doing for us when he was here playing. Dude, who was it in the Brendan Nelson Discord server? Somebody was talking about like saying Eric Saubert was trash and that he didn't deserve a roster spot after he came in during the preseason when we played the starters and had a key run block on the Charbonnet touchdown. He like is a good run blocker and knows the scheme and is the only veteran in the tight end room. And they're like, "No, man, Brady Russell's better." Brady Russell is like, I don't want to keep Brady Russell so that we have a fourth tight end and a second fullback. He's not going to play. The coaching staff clearly really likes Pritchett, and we've committed a year into this very developmental prospect. I want to continue his development as our fifth cornerback on the roster. That was my thought also, keeping him here. Because he wouldn't have to play at all this season, barring injury. And, like, we have Job, Shaq, Reek, and potentially Spoon ahead of him. He wouldn't play, barring injury or, like, a blowout or something. So I think he's fine to keep on the roster. I'll never understand the Brady Russell love. He's not a good blocker. He's an odd size. He's not big enough physically to play fullback well. And he's also not big enough to play tight end. Like 6'3". He's like 240 pounds. He's smaller than Robbie Oots. He doesn't block as well as Robbie Oots. And he's not a good tight end. He's got like 30 snaps over 2 years on offense. And he's been okay on special teams. I just went from 7 viewers to 4 viewers in like 10 seconds. I was surprised when we used Oots in the receiving role in the preseason. Keep Russell in the practice squad and have Oots play fourth tight end in some packages. I agree. I really liked what I saw from Robbie Oots in the preseason, man. I think he's going to have a bigger role in this offense than people think. There were a few plays like he run blocked really well from every play that he had where he was run blocking. He won the rep. Saubert was the best blocker of TEs per staff. Russell seems like a need only because fullback will be so key. Yeah, I think keep Russell in the practice squad in case of an injury, but you don't need to use a roster spot on a backup fullback. MVS is gone, is the news that I just heard. Please, Brady, say something. That's not that's not saying something, Brady. Hunter Renfro got released. No! Taysom Hill starting on PUP. Spencer Rattler is the Saints QB. Interesting. Oh, Chargers waived DJU. Nobody is surprised. Oh, Trequezie Bridges got cut too. Oh yeah, T.O.'s son got cut. Oh. Commanders waived Sam Harton. Oh wow. Yeah. Seahawks are releasing Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Time to there we go. Strike him out. He's gone. Jeremy Fowler reports MVS is gone. Dude, I'm happy with that, man. I am not mad losing MVS for nothing because he doesn't provide much of anything. Like, oh my goodness, he can run fast. How crazy. I'm shocked we couldn't trade MVS for something. You tell me nobody would give us a 7th round pick for MVS? Ricky White, please make the roster. I think he's on the practice squad firmly, and if he makes the roster, that'd be cool. White, Bobo, and Derek Young all making the roster would be insane for our special teams. True. Ricky White and Derek Young are elite special teamers, and Jake Bobo might break his neck if we put him back on kick return again. So we got to be careful. Where's Schefter? This guy, he's there. We are. What are we doing with Ian Rappaport? Spencer Rattler starting QB. Tyler Shuck is cooked, man. Tyler Shuck isn't gonna start till he's 30. Please increase your gain. I can't hear you. It's like, are we? Hello? Is this better? My microphone's terrible. I need to get a new one. Call me crazy, but I think Derek can play the MVS role, full 4 speed and younger. Yeah, the difference with Derek Young is his speed is more of like rack speed. He's better with the ball in his hands, not really trying to take the top off the defense like MVS did. I could just be wrong. You know, Derek Young might be like that. Yeah, better thank you. Yeah, my bad, man. My microphone's terrible. Oh, we cut Tyreek Smith. Brady Henderson. couldn't make the 53 because he doesn't play special teams. Yeah, that's what everybody sent some viewers over to Backfield Blitz during the season. Tyreek Smith waived. Yeah, Tyreek Smith getting waived is unfortunate. I like Tyreek Smith. I'm opening Jeremy Fowler. Jeremy Fowler is actually reporting things well, unlike Brady Henderson, who's slow. The Bears wave. Damn. Does that likely mean Nwosu is a go? I think Nwosu's good. Yeah. He got activated off PUP. I think he's probably good for week one. And if he's not, then we have Jared Ivey. And I think Jared Ivey can just do that. I think Jared Ivey probably makes it. I think Jared Ivey's pretty solidified as somebody that's going to make this 53-man roster. He played really, really well in preseason. The tape is there from college. The production is there. I think he's good. I feel like we'll end up carrying 5 receivers. Ivy looks intriguing. I wasn't sure if his effort motor was confirmed as NFL ready. I don't know if the effort was the issue with Jared Ivey. I feel like the issue was he's just not a good athlete. The athletic scores were really, really bad. He's not quick. I'm watching people debate if MVS should have gotten cut. Only having 3 running backs makes it possible for 6 wide receivers too. Unless we just keep Jacardier Wright on on the roster. Jacardier Wright as RB4 over Damian Martinez would certainly be a decision. Dude, wearing my headphones like this so they don't mess with my hair is the worst. It's so not nice. Incoming Olu Oluwatimi. Yeah. I think if we do hold 6 wide receivers, it'll be the 5 that I have here and Ricky White, just because of Ricky White's special teams value. But we also might just keep 5. And then if we keep 5, then that'd be 25 on offense, and then we'd probably add another to the defense. I don't know who it would be that we would keep if we have five wide receivers. It might also be that we have 5 receivers and we keep Brady Russell, which would not be ideal. Moranges doesn't count against the practice squad spot because of the international transfer program. My mic cut out. Am I good? Are we okay? I can still hear it on my end. Any update on Bobo? It honestly looked like a bad 4 to 6 week concussion, like danger or reconcussed. I don't know. I don't think we've gotten a Bobo update. Good. What's up, Georgie? It keeps cutting out. Cuts out again, but the video is still going. Hold on, let me try and fix my mic. I don't know what's wrong with it. Possibility of PUP was my thought for Bobo, and Cody White gets the nod. I think that's possible. I just hit 11 viewers, and if my mic is cutting out, that's going to be really, really unfortunate. Dude, if I have to switch to my webcam mic, I'm going to lose all my viewers. That webcam mic is so bad. Bobo is in protocol but doing fine, said coach press conference yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even get to watch the press conference. I was driving in a car for like 7 hours. My grandpa just texted me, the Seahawks are releasing Damian Martinez, and then he sent 7 thumbs down emojis. My grandpa really likes Damian Martinez. I haven't heard any cutouts on mic. Yeah, I haven't either. I've been listening to it on my end, and I'm not hearing anything, but my friend that's watching is saying that it's cutting out. We're good. I think we're okay. Ooh. Any updates from Jeremy Fowler? Nope. Can I just come over here? Can I find maybe Corbin Smith? Can Corbin Smith help me out? Yeah. Corbin Smith is locked in. Sounds fine now. Whatever you did fixed it? Oh, I just turned it off and turned it back on. I have 12 viewers. This is great. Maybe it was on your end. I have no clue. I didn't hear it cutting out at all, but it might have. I could just be wrong. Hunter Renfro getting cut from Carolina is weird. I feel like he was playing really well. David Moore. Why is David Moore trending? Oh man. Dave Canales loves David Moore, I guess. These people are really mad that the Panthers kept David Moore. I like David Moore, man. How do you have 14 viewers? What are you doing to boost your algorithm? Literally nothing. This is the first time I've streamed or posted anything in like 4 months. These people are so mad that they have David Moore. I need a Seahawks beat reporter who will actually just post the Seahawks news when it happens. Xavier Restrepo got cut. I liked him coming out. Yeah, I think the 4.9940 or whatever he ran kind of cooked him. He ran like a Jake Bobo 40, except he's also like 5'8". Oh, the Chargers cut Naheem Hines. That's unfortunate. You're literally the only coverage right now. That's how I found you. That's sick. Nobody's doing anything for roster cuts. That's wild. I thought that like everybody would be. Xavier Estrepo was way too slow for a pure slot. Yeah, I completely agree. His speed was just never gonna translate. Naeem never recovered from that injury. That's how it seemed. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I liked Naeem Hines too, man. I should just scroll hashtag Seahawks until I find some. Is Bob Condota posting all this stuff? Yes. I should have opened Bob Condota earlier, dude. This guy's locked in on Twitter at all times. Oh, we cut Keydrain Callaghan as well. I didn't even see that. Time to add him to the list. Let's do it. Not even 710 was talking, and so I searched here. 23 viewers. It says I have 17. Let's do a joint stream every year from now on that'll boost viewership like crazy. I hope, dude. I'm so down. I decided last night in the middle of a fantasy football draft that I was gonna stream today. So I got on. Not even 710. I'm surprised that 710's not talking about it at all. That's like their job. It's their whole job is to talk Seahawks and like Seattle sports. There's reports out that Chris Paul Jr. isn't gonna make the Rams roster. That would be wild. I feel like Chris Paul Jr. played well from what I saw in preseason. I'm really shocked that they're doing that. Come on, Bob. Give me some news. One more cut, please. Oh, man. Yeah. MVS getting cut shows that we are confident in Torrey Horton, which is really good because Torrey Horton's the guy. Keydrain is a crazy first name. It really Keydrain Callaghan is a hell of a name. Yeah, the Seahawks cut me from the roster. I'm so sad. Trey Palmer got cut by the Bucks. I liked him too. I liked him a lot during the free agency period. I thought we should have made a move for him. So if we can get him, if we can get Trey Palmer as wide receiver 6, dude, get that done. Parents tried to name him Keychain and misspoke. Keydrain. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. What's Trey Palmer up to? Trey Palmer is 24. Dude, go pick up Trey Palmer right now. Trey Palmer's full first name is Raymontre? Raymontre? Damn. Damn. We peaked at 22 viewers, and now we're back at 19. The people are watching, man. Can we get some news so that I don't lose all my viewers? Come on, Bob. Rappaport? Nope. Nothing. Engineers in here. The GOAT. Engineer is gonna kill me in fantasy football whenever we play. I got no running backs. Trey Palmer has to be injured. Godwin and McMillan are both missing the start of the year. Why wouldn't you keep him? I thought the same thing. I don't understand how they're not keeping him. They must be. Ulafoshi got cut by Buffalo? Damn. Edifwan, man. Edifwan. Edifwan Ulafosio. This guy was a big fan. Oh, this happened 3 hours ago. Yeah, damn. That's unfortunate, man. Let's go check on my fantasy football team. I have a fantasy draft at 3 p.m. today. Let's come over here and look at my fantasy football team. If it'll load, of course. JSN Voorhees. Can we load? Please. Dude, I'm gonna go insane if this doesn't load. There we go. This team is terrible. This team is not good. Ricky White waved. No! No! You pick at number 2. Who are you thinking for the draft? Who's picking at 1? Is Alessio picking at 1? If Alessio's picking at 1, I might be okay. Ricky White waved, man. Tough. Tough for the guy. Ricky White the third. Now this is when I come here and I go Ricky White third and see who's reporting it. It's Brady Henderson. Heard Seattle needs a tackle. Dude, get away from me, engineer. I'm not trading for Cam Robinson. Alessio won the chip. Brady's at number 1. Brady might auto-draft somebody else, and I might get Jamar Chase at pick 2. That would be so cool. I'd appreciate that. I picked this team from pick 9 in a 10-man. I got Amon-Ra Malik, and I was going to grab either James Cook or Kenneth Walker. But the dude in front of me, who picked Lamar Jackson in the first round, picked Derrick Henry after picking Lamar Jackson, then went and grabbed a James Cook and Kenneth Walker. He has James Cook, Kenneth Walker, and Derrick Henry. Look at this team, dude. Derrick Henry, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Cooper Kupp. How do I... Dude, he took every good running back that I was targeting. Knowing Brady's limited ball skills, Kyle Pitts might actually be available at number 2. I didn't think about that. I might be drafting Kyle Pitts at pick 2. You sure do? Oh shoot, is it DP? Is DP in the house? Is he here? Look at this man's team. This man took every running back I wanted. Every single one. I can't, man. I can't. It is DP in the building. We're chilling, man. I'm like the only stream on YouTube that's covering Seahawks right now. So I'm getting viewers. This is great. Who else? My team. Week 1, I'm playing KP. KP drafted a stupid team, man. He got Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, and Brock Bowers. I'm not rocking with that. I'm going to get absolutely cooked week 1. I'm going to get messed up week 1. We're going to hope and pray that Justin Jefferson gets locked down by Jalen Johnson. KP has good starters. Yeah, KP's depth is a little questionable. You can see the bench here. It's better than my bench. It's better than mine. I panic drafted Calvin Ridley in like the 6th round. That was not nice. His bench is Mickey. I gave you a follow. I appreciate the coverage and convo. I appreciate the follow, man. It's everybody helps. I think we're like closing in on 70 subs, which would be sick. I can come and look at my channel here. We're at 69 subscribers. We're one away. I am projected to beat KP week 1. That feels so incorrect. But Josh Allen's playing Baltimore though, and they might not score a lot of points. That is the hope. The hope is that I get to hate watch Kyron Williams. Oh, they're playing Houston. Oh no. Kyron Williams is gonna put up like 70 points. Keep doing your thing. I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best out here. 69. Nice. We hit 24 concurrent viewers. This is crazy. Get the likes and subs going. Yeah, I have 5 likes and 24 viewers. Is there any more news from Brady Henderson on the Seahawks roster? No. Yeah, man. Everybody liked the stream. Let's get it to 6 likes. Let's get one more. One more like in. We're still at 5. What do I expect from JSN this year? I think it all depends on the offensive line. If we can get some better pass blocking than we did last year, I think JSN's in for a big year. But if the pass blocking isn't good, then I don't know what his floor is as a receiver in this offense. I'm expecting a lot more from the run game than I am the pass game, because we in the preseason the run blocking was great, and we didn't even have Charles Cross in the game. We were in with a backup left tackle, and we ran the ball all over the Chiefs. We got like Charbonnet ran 4 times for like 70 yards. It was really, really good. It's nice seeing your team, who for as long as you've been watching has had just awful run blocking and a terrible offensive line, actually be capable of run blocking and pass blocking and not being terrible. I might beat KP week 1 just off of matchups. Like, Minnesota's defensive line is crazy. DeAndre Swift might not perform. Garrett Wilson is going against Pittsburgh, who's got a really good defense. Brock Bowers is going to eat no matter the matchup, so that doesn't really matter. Tedero McMillan one-on-one against probably Travis Hunter is a less favorable matchup than Stephon Diggs against whoever the hell the Raiders' number one corner is. Was it that bad with Beast Mode? The run blocking was good with Beast Mode until we traded Max Unger for Jimmy Graham. Max Unger was a stellar center for us, and then we traded him for Jimmy Graham and didn't use Jimmy Graham correctly, and we tried to make him a blocking tight end. But before the Max Unger trade, because we had Max Unger 4.5 years, I think. Yeah, we had Max Unger from 2009 to 2014. We traded him in the middle of 2014. Before that, in 2013, he was elite, one of the best centers in the league. In 2012, he was a first-team All-Pro, and he was really, really good. Sam Darnold save us? I don't know if Sam Darnold is going to save us. I can hope, though. I can hope that Sam Darnold is going to not see ghosts. What's my week 2 matchup? Rams Rowdy team. Trey Henderson against Miami might be good if Kenneth Grant isn't locked in. If Kenneth Grant isn't performing for Miami, then that could be a tough matchup for me. Can we get some Seahawks news? Just one cut. One wave. Announce a Jacoby Myers trade, man. Come on. Give me something. Jordan Schultz, can you give me something? No. 30 minutes until the 53-man rosters are to be finalized, but the Seahawks like to do this funny thing where they wait like 7 hours until they've released the 53-man roster. Last year, they didn't release the 53-man until like 9 o'clock Eastern time. and it's supposed to be out at like 4. They waited like 5.5 extra hours, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and wait 6 hours for the 53-man roster. I don't know if we're gonna get any more cuts before 1 p.m. when the rosters are due. Well, the Saints cut Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh yeah, isn't the Rivalry's uniform out in like 2 days? That's gonna be fun. Interesting. They're not talking about the cuts at all on Seahawks.com. Isaiah Simmons got cut. I think that would be interesting as a depth piece at linebacker. This is a crazy photo of Mike Gerald that he used. You couldn't just use like his picture from the roster. Damn, man. That's crazy that they did that to bro. I would hope that we see an influx of cuts because we need to get from 90 players to 53. So I'm hoping that soon we see more more roster transactions start to roll in. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. We might just be stuck here doing nothing. What do people have to say about Mike Joe? This isn't Mike at a Green Bay. Do teams pick up players during this period? Does that start tomorrow? I think that's tomorrow. I'm not sure when players clear waivers. Okay. Oh, okay. Veterans who have played more than 4 seasons, the moment that they get released, they're free agents and they can go anywhere. But people who are rookies or have not escaped their rookie contract get put on waivers. And then I believe that waivers have until like tomorrow morning at some point to put in claims. Like teams have to until tomorrow morning to put in waiver claims on players that got waived. So after tomorrow morning, it's free reign, and anybody can go anywhere. 12 minutes until the 53 needs to get finalized. I need us to retain Damian Martinez on the practice squad. I can't have us losing Damian Martinez for no reason. I think everybody left my stream as soon as Hawk Blogger started his stream. I went from 24 viewers to 4 viewers in 10 minutes. As soon as a creator that people knew started streaming, everybody was gone. Unaware of how to contribute to the offense is a crazy statement about MVS. Oh, the Falcons with Kobe Bryant. No. Gerard Christian Lipton cut. Aw, man. That's a dog right there. What's the most surprising cut so far? I don't know. I feel like all the cuts that have been made are pretty expected. I think if we don't retain Ricky White, I think that would be a really, really stupid decision. Uh, Damian Martinez felt like an expected cut. I really like Damian Martinez though. Uh, Derek Reed got cut really early, which I was confused about because Derek Reed was a consistent member of the roster for the past 2.5 years. Have there been any crazy cuts out of Houston? Texans. Let's look. Nope. Texans cut. Trent Brown, Irv Smith, Jim Reynolds, Keaton Slovis. No, I feel like all of those are pretty expected cuts. The Jacob Johnson or Jakob, is that Jakob Johnson, the German fullback? Jakob Johnson. Happy with Jack Westover at fullback. Oh, the Patriots have Jack Westover at fullback. That's interesting. The real people's fullback is Robbie Oots. Robbie Oot goat, and he's the real people's fullback. Look at this guy. How can you tell me that this guy is not the greatest fullback of all time? Just look at him. All you need is one look at Robbie Oots to understand that this guy's elite. He also caught passes, which is pretty cool. Mm. Join back in to see Oots rocking mustache. Dude, Robbie Oots, man. That's the GOAT. You don't know, but I do wonder if Seahawks would be shopping Christian Haynes right now if he was healthy. Yeah, I thought Christian Haynes would have gotten traded at some point. Robbie freaking Oots, man. He's such a guy. It is 1 p.m. The 53s should technically be finalized right now, but we're not hearing nothing. Because who would ever want to hear nothing? Can we get something from Brian Neville? I can't turn on his live stream. It's gonna be so loud. I can't do it. There's been no news for so long. Roster cuts have been made and submitted. Can we please get the roster? 4 p.m. Eastern and Anthony Tyus is still on my roster. I feel like we could put a squirrel in at running back, and it might be better than Anthony Tyus. There's a practice scheduled in a little bit, which means that hopefully the 53 man is released as soon as possible. Because you can't practice not knowing who's on the roster. Bring back AP from retirement, and he's better than Tyus? Probably, dude. You could put Emmitt Smith on the field today, and he might be better than Anthony Tyus. Oh yeah, Steven Sims might actually make the roster. I forgot that he was here when I made I didn't even think about him. I should have had the foresight to not put MVS on here and put Steven Sims on. Because he might just be our kick returner, punt returner. But I don't really want it. I don't want Steven Sims on my football team. Because he provides no value outside of being a mediocre punt returner. If I'm giving you a roster spot to return punts, you need to be Devin Hester. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Someone just offered me K9 and Michael Pittman for Lad McConkey in fantasy. Michael Pittman is going to be awful in fantasy. I have zero faith in Daniel Jones. Now we just play the waiting game and we wait 30 years to see when the Seahawks roster gets released. Bomb, how are we doing? Your running backs are Genty, Kamara, Connor, Brees Hall, and Krosky Merritt. Jesus. I'll take this moment to dog on Harbaugh. Dude, Jay Harbaugh should have been fired the moment that D. Williams was back there returning a punt. There is no chance that we got through all of camp and didn't notice that D. Williams was terrible at punt return. There's no chance. Jay Harbaugh is a Nepo baby who never should have gotten a job over Larry Izzo, who's been a special teams coordinator for like 20 years and had our special teams consistently top 5 for half a decade. We had no reason to fire Larry Izzo, and we did. I really hope that Steven Sims is not on my roster. I'm hoping and praying that Steven Sims is not on the roster. We should have fired Jay Harbaugh after the Jets game when he let up like 3 special teams touchdowns. We could have fired Jay Harbaugh after the Giants game where special teams lost us a game that would have put us in the playoffs. Imagine we bring back Jackson Woodard. Jackson Woodard was so bad, he got cut in like April. He got cut like a week after he got picked up. Maybe Sleeper Seahawks has something going on. Nope. Oh, I didn't put Isis Waxter on the thing. Oh, man. I really like Isis Waxter, too. I completely forgot that we cut it. Oh, and Zach Triner. Dude, I'm slacking. I missed 2 cuts that happened like an hour and a half ago. Any surprise cuts? Not really, honestly. Like, Patrick O'Connell was a surprise cut, actually. Patrick O'Connell was getting a ton of praise from the coaching staff, and, like, all the media outlets were like, Patrick O'Connell's LB3, man. He's over Drake Thomas. And then he's like the third cut of the day. Nepo baby, and basically Jay's strongest attribute is that his family is church friends with McDonald's family. Yeah, I thought the hire was stupid when it happened, and I thought it was stupid that we kept him. We kept him and we fired Grubb. I thought they should have gone out together. They were both bad. They were both just bad coordinators last year. It's tough to say what cuts are surprising because we don't know who's getting retained on the practice squad yet. Like, I could say that the Ricky White cut is a surprise, but if we cut Ricky White and then put him back on the practice squad, then that's fine. Like, if we cut Damian Martinez or Demarion Williams and put him back on the practice squad, I'm happy with that. But if we cut him and just lose him, I think that'd be stupid. What do you think the conditions are on the Gerald pick? Playing time, probably. Like, if he gets more than a certain amount of playing time, then like, if the pick becomes a sixth rounder instead of a seventh rounder or something. Just so there's appropriate value. We still have no backup tackle. We have Josh Jones and nobody else. Can we get anybody else? Like, Jason Peters, bro. I know you're like 45. Come back, man. We need to tackle. Oh, dude, now that Mike Gerald's gone, we're not going to be able to get any more leaks on the roster from his dad. Oh, man. That was so funny. I can't believe Mike Gerald's dad went onto a live stream and started leaking information about the roster. We may consider Richmond to be the fourth tackle, even if he isn't good as Joe. He gave us flexibility. Peters had a stint with the Cowboys 2 years ago. Peters was with Seattle last year and 2 years ago, and he kind of transitioned into like a coaching role, and now he's hanging out here. Pritchett on the final 53 is. Ooh, how do we know? Wait, Brady Henderson news, please. I can confirm that Nehemiah Pritchett is on Seattle's initial 53. This is a win. This is a correct prediction. I'm making it green. That's a terrible green now. And I'm like, yeah, I got it right. Nehemiah Pritchett on the 53-man roster. Can I get a Connor O'Toole update? Jedrick Wills said he was going to sit out part of the season because he's got that injury that he's nursing and he doesn't want to sign with anybody. I think Connor O'Toole is just going to hang out on our practice squad because there hasn't been any news on whether or not he got cut. Because we can look up here. Nothing, no news about Connor O'Toole. I like it. The first name that Brady Henderson announces as being on the 53 is Nehemiah Pritchett. Oh, Demarcus Robinson, 3-game suspension for PEDs. Demarcus Robinson officially suspended for 3 games. Suspended 3 games for the substance abuse bouncer. Oh, Najee Harris off the NFI. Darnold and JSN aren't safe, but Pritchett is. Nehemiah Pritchett, man, he's on that roster. Charles Cross, you're going to the practice squad, buddy. Nehemiah Pritchett is here. We don't need you. The Texans traded Austin Decalis. Where's the engineer when you need him, man? I'm just going to do this. At engineer. Engineer, the local Texans fan, will give us his take on that trade. I think Isaiah Wynn is still available. I have no clue. Isaiah Wynn, I believe, is still available. He might still be on the Dolphins, though. I'm not sure. Nicholas has played like 80 snaps in his career over 2 years. Chargers are desperate. I'm shocked the Chargers didn't trade for Mike Jarrell. They could have. If they want to give us both of their first-round picks that are available over the next 2 years, we might part ways with Josh Jones, man. If you want to give us every single pick you have in the next 3 drafts, we will consider giving you Josh Jones. Anything from Tom Pelissero? No. Give them Charles Cross for 5 first-round picks. I'd consider it. 5 first-round picks, and then give us Rashawn Slater back. You think Sheriff can be a suitable backup inside linebacker? I think that's the way that it's about to go. I think when the 53 gets announced, I think he might be on it. His ability to rush the passer from the inside linebacker spot is really valuable. And like, I think we'll be blitzing a little bit more than we did last year. And Jamie Sheriff in on the blitzes would be interesting to see. Oh, well, the Lions were on top of it. Oh, damn, Miles Frazier to the PUP? Who any shocking moves from the Lions? Nope. Oh, they cut Miles Adams. Seahawk legend. Great tackler can blow up an lineman. Exactly. I think that's part of the value that he can provide. And it could be a situation where we run with 5 inside linebackers, and instead of Patrick O'Connell, we put in Josh Ross, and we keep Jamie Sheriff to put in sub packages. Oh yeah, Demarcus Robinson not playing week 1 against Seattle bodes really, really well for us. They don't got nobody. Oh yeah, Chris Paul got cut from the Rams. Damn. Jacardier Wright news should be coming soon. I've heard this from multiple reporters. Where'd you see that? Who are you getting your who's your plug? Who's giving you the info? I need somebody that's gonna be like sending something. Sheriff waved. Damn. As soon as we were talking about him, we waved Jamie Sheriff. It appears Josh Ross might be LB4. Where is Brady Hendo? Jamie Sheriff is gone. Not too surprising about Sheriff. He needs to learn the position better. I think that makes sense. Jared Ivey is safe. I think so as well. Mike Morris on the PUP and keep Ivy as the fifth edge, third D end. I agree. I think that's exactly what's about to happen. And then I think even after that, we'll keep Mike Morris and Jared Ivey. Oh, Dylan Gabriel is the backup to Flacco. So Shadur Sanders is the emergency third. Martinez. Cartier's a bruiser, right? Makes me think sharp type running is the future. Jacardier Wright isn't completely a bruiser. If you wanted more physical running, you would keep Damian Martinez because that's like his whole MO. Already have two draft picks off the roster. Cable Dew is likely to make it three. Yeah, I don't think Bryce Cable Dew is going to make the roster either. I think we'll see him get waived soon here. McGarry on IR. That's why Falcons traded for Gerald. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Guys, I got a phone call. I'm here then. I've returned. Jimmy Ward on commissioner's exempt list. Does Laume make it over Cable Do? I thought he might be struggling. I don't know if Laume or Cable Do make the roster. Yeah, I don't have either of them on this, but that's also me assuming that we're going to sign Dalton Risner, which we just might not. Backup right guard. Hinch is likely to making it even with his injury as a backup left guard unless we sign Risner. Coaches were not happy with no lineman. I guess it could have been Gerald, but I suspect Haynes makes the roster, but I'll write him dead. So, yeah, I don't know about Christian Haynes, man. Oh, the Patriots cut Cole Strange, of course. Cole Strange is terrible. If we sign Risner's back up and somehow get a decent fourth tackle, I'll feel very good about the O line. I think we need another one more veteran guard who can actually do something, and then something like a fourth tackle who's even just a serviceable backup would be cool. Get Cole Strange right now. Yeah, you know, I am not gonna be mad if we pick up Cole Strange. How has Cooper Cup looked in training camp preseason? I've all the reports that I've heard is he looks good. He has been healthy the whole time, and it's a lot of reports like the chemistry with him and Darnold's coming through. He didn't play. I don't think he played at all in preseason, but camp so far has looked good. Jamie Sheriff might get picked up by Carolina again, like he did last time we cut him. Ivy made it. Jared Ivy made the roster. Is it Brady Henderson that said this? No. Jared Ivy. Jared Ivy made the 53. He's on the practice field, and so is Connor O'Toole. Whoever it was that was in chat asking about Connor O'Toole, he's practicing. So, he's at least on the practice squad. Let me go look. Bradley Sod asking about Connor O'Toole. You got Connor O'Toole, man. Laviska Shenault cut by the Bills. As expected. What? Oh, Braden Swinson got cut by the Patriots? The thing that Mask Temple is saying about Connor O'Toole, he might just be on the practice squad, because the tweet is that Connor O'Toole's on the field, so that might just be a practice squad thing, but maybe not. You would have to clear waivers. Oh, I didn't think about that. He might. Connor O'Toole making the 53 would be crazy. Connor O'Toole over Mike Morris would be tragic. Oh wait, Mike Morris is in concussion protocol. He can't practice anyway. Connor O'Toole might just be out there because Mike Morris has a concussion. He might be like on the temp 53 until Mike Morris is good to go. Insane misclick. What happened? Oh, McGarry, the Falcons tackle that you were talking about, Caleb McGarry, he's on season-ending IR. Connor O'Toole went from 753 on the big board to making the 53. He's locked in, man. He's locked in. Well, yeah. Can can Greg Bell even be posting this? Is Greg Bell allowed to post that they're on the practice field? Wonder what Corbin has said. This is the initial 53. Leonard Williams Leonard Williams at edge against Mike Jarrett. Ooh. Anybody on our Connor O'Toole at edge against Mike Jarrett. You put anybody out there, they can probably beat Mike Jarrett one on one. Oh wow. Walter Nolan to the PUP. He's starting the season on IR. Damn. Very good chance the Rams pick up Cole Strange because we know they liked him in that draft. Yeah, I think it's possible that they pick him up. Matabike roll. This guy's 80. The Colts with Juju Brents? What? Why? 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 That makes no sense. Nolan misses the. Well, I thought we played the Cardinals significantly later. No, we do play them week 4. Yeah, Nolan's gonna be out. That's really, really good news for us, man. Why the hell did the Colts waive Juju Brents? That's probably the most shocking move of the day. What the hell are they doing? Brady Henderson thus far. Wonder if Hawk Mania's got anything going on. Oh, the Cowboys waved Deuce Vaughn. I'm really hoping that Brady's not available for the draft and he auto drafts some stupid shit and I get Jamar Chase at pick 2. He might miss the draft. It'd be really, really unfortunate if he missed the draft. Crowded, mediocre running back room? Yeah, you got a lot of mid over there. No real RB1. I need Greg Bell to keep breaking rules and posting stuff he's not allowed to be posting so that I can get more news on the Seahawks. Is Quentin Bohanna just gonna make the 53-man roster? I haven't heard anything. Beanie Bishop cut by the Steelers. Cody Lindenberg cut by the. Pick him up right now. Pick him up this instant, dude. That's LB4 right there. Sign him right now, this moment. If he's not headed to the airport, getting on a plane right now, I'm gonna be pissed, man. Ahmed Hassan being waived due to an injury. Damn. I need to know if Lan Larison got waived or not. This is extremely important to me. No Lan Larison news? He went. No! Wait, this guy has to be lying. Injured on his touchdown win against Washington. No! Dude, I didn't hear about this. Dude, I'm so sad. His season is over. I did not know that he got hurt. Should I draft? One hour until we draft. Jonathan Mingo to IR. Unfortunate for the two Jonathan Mingo fans on the planet. That's so sad. This guy, two shaves of Patriot preseason. Lane Larison got hurt. Patriot fans love Landlairs. Rasul Douglas to the Dolphins. Interesting move. Elijah Clark got waived. That's weird. I like Elijah Clark. CJ Ham to IR makes sense. He I feel like he got hurt bad, right? CJ Ham to IR makes sense. Wonder what Matty F. Brown's posting. Greg Bell. Anything? Nope. No news since Jared Ivey got put on that 53-man. This might be wraps for me. Mingo had a great camp. Oh yeah, wasn't he a cowboy? Oh, he is a cowboy. He got hurt. A PCL injury. Damn. Injured right PCL. It's not nice. Oh, Brady said he should be available for the fantasy draft. Tommy DeVito cut by Giants. I don't know if he gets picked up. I don't. There's probably not a team in the league where he'd be better than QB3. I don't know. I don't know if he's a top 70 quarterback in the NFL. Jacardier Wright has been cut by the Seahawks. I knew DeVito would be odd man out. Yeah, there's competent veterans in that room now, and Jackson Dart who's better than him. So it's gonna be tough for him to do anything with that roster. How did you see that Jacardier Wright got cut? I'm not seeing it. By Eric Lee. Who are you? Oh, this guy's a Jacardier Wright super fan. Okay. We're getting Jacardier Wright news from the source. This guy is Jacardier Wright. Nothing for Brady. Nothing for Greg. Corbin? Nope. We're getting Jacardier Wright news from Eric Lee 79. I don't know if we can trust him, guys. Yeah, David Quessenberry is on the Rams' initial 53. You know, call me a homer, but outside of the defensive line, this doesn't move me, man. Sean Dolak, bro. Troy Reader and Omar Spates are your starting linebackers. Kobe Durant and Akello Witherspoon. I like. This doesn't move me, man. I don't. I don't feel that. Colts expected to sign Mike Hilton pending a workout. That would make sense. That's why they cut what's his name? Who I just completely forgot. They cut Juju Brents, so they're making space in the secondary. Graham Mertz made the 53. Matt Temple said the Texans deserve to fail because Graham Mertz got a spot on the 53. Tom Pelissero's Twitter won't load. Unfortunate. McVay has never invested in linebackers, and it still somehow works. The D line is just so powerful. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping and praying that their defense is terrible. That's all I can ask for. Can Tom Pelissero load? Yeah. Cowboys don't cut players they trade for or draft got injured last preseason game. Oh. Unfortunate for the two Cowboys fans on the planet. It's just Bong and DP. They're the only Cowboys fans that actually exist. All other Cowboys fans are auto-generated. They're AI. They're not real. The Texans cut Luke Lachey? No. Dude. I like Luke Lachey. Michael Carter waived by the Cardinals. That makes sense. They got a lot of players in that running back room. Because they got what is it, DeMercado? Amari DeMercado. Is he still there? I think he's there. They have Trey Benson. They have James Conner. Bunch of mid over there. Trey Benson, James Conner, DeMercado. Oh, there's a Bam Knight. Bam Knight's over there as well. Eli Cox, I was hoping would work out. DJ Dallas, Stone Forsythe, and D. Williams all got cut today. All former Seahawks. All terrorists. Simi Fioco off the cards as well. Damn. It's weird watching players get cut that I'm like, those were NFL players, and they just like don't. they they just get cut. Trying to figure out the final Texans roster, but it looks like they kept 8 to 9 wide receivers. That can't be right. It's the Texans, man. They might have kept 8 wide receivers. Zoff Frazier will miss the 2025 season. No. No. The, he's dealing with a personal issue. It's not an injury. What the fuck? Zoff Frazier is missing the entire 2025 season with a personal issue. What the hell happened to bro? Zoff Frazier remembered this year's the 60th anniversary of Hitler's death and needed time to celebrate in his own way. He's going to celebrate by taking a year off of work. He's just not going to work for a year.
Chattanooga first round. Hey, where is
Ulysses Bentley went by the Colts. Hell of a name, Ulysses Bentley the fourth.